We're like, if you look at the long term, it looks like we're a little late, but trust me, we're not late at all. You guys are getting in at a very good time. If you've been following us since the beginning, you should be sitting pretty nice. So let's see. So the market's sitting lovely right now. And today we're going to talk about the future. And as you can see, like Jonah was saying, everybody, Facebook changed its name. Like Mark Zuckerberg's not an idiot. They changed their name because this is going to be one of the most searched terms there is. So, I mean, his stuff is going to just, you know what I mean? Every time somebody types it in, he's going to pop up first. He's no dummy. But that's all right, because there's going to be a lot of metaverses, a lot of people in the world that like different things. So there can be plenty of options. All right. So our best thing is to find these ones, research them. What I try to do is play the averages. I know there's no way I'm going to get all the winners, all the correct picks. But even if you hit one of these crazy ones, some of these can have 50, 100, 200x potentials, like crazy, crazy gains. So if you hit just one of them out of like the 5, you're still golden. And as early as we are, and some of the projects we're getting in, like with the Ethereum and all, it can be a little bit more pricey. But now we're going to show you some of the other ones that are coming out with the Cardano. We will show you the good projects that we see in Ethereum. We will always bring Ethereum up. That is going to be always a top dog. There's no question. It's just right now the gas is a little bit high. And we want to throw out the options for everybody. And also Ethereum is a lot more accessible. People that are newer that just know OpenSeas, they don't know how to always pick up all these other ones, especially when it comes to the different cross chains. So that's what we show you in our videos. But also today, like I said, we're going to bring in the different metaverses. We have them on multiple platforms, multiple ways to make money with these things. This is what the beauty of this is. We are in on the ground floor. I mean, we can literally buy the floor. We can buy the ground. That's what we want, the land, the buildings. Any kind of thing that makes money in the real world is going to be available in this world. And we are on we're on the break. We're breaking this. Like some of these aren't even out yet. They're not available yet. And then we're going to try to get in as early as we can. And this is what we're going to shoot for. So the tokens behind these, they're going to be a huge play. They're going to have in-house tokens that will make sure that their ecosystem survives. They're going to always have their own coins pumping. There are another ones we want to get. So we want to focus on trying to find the tokens that are going to be within each ecosystem or metaverse. We want to find the best assets that are going to be, for example, if we find players, if there's going to be games, that kind of stuff, we're going to have the figures. So people are going to have to rent them from us, stuff like that. Weapons, they'll have to rent them from us. The land, if they want to do something or they need to re-energize and buy something or want to purchase, we'll have that property. Like that's the goal. We want to be on the ground floor. When people want to do something, they have to do it through us. That's what we want here. Okay. That's how everybody that started early in the Ethereum platforms became very rich. You can't get a piece of land like in Decentraland. I don't think it's probably at least $4,000 or $5,000 for a little digital square of land. So they usually do come out pricey, but we're going to find some that are a little less pricey. Some of them you can still win chances, the newer ones for sharing, stuff like that. So we're going to show you every option that we find. There's so many of them. We're going to try to find the ones that pop up on our radar. I even have one for us today that you guys are going to see that's going to be a physical piece of land. So we got a little bit to show you. So let me try to run through them kind of quick. Make sure we ain't got no questions real quick. All right, let me start rocking with this. Let me share my screen. Cool. All right, so this is just to show you that chart I was just looking at. Look at this. So 13. There was nothing in this market. Look at this now. I mean, this is today. And they say right now that out of the entire global population, only 4% are involved in crypto right now. Not even NFTs, just in crypto, in Bitcoin. 4% of the world. That's the kind of potential we still have. You know what I mean? Just think, just to get to 10% of the world, if this thing's going to be a global adoption, it's going to be everywhere, right? Just to get to 10%, that's got a 2.5x pretty much every asset on here across the board just to get there. We get to 50%. I mean, the gains we're in so early. So don't always, you will see up, down, up, down, up, down. But if you're in the position where some of these always try and take the gains, we're going to let you know when we're taking our gains and stuff. But if you're in the position to even like buy some of this stuff and come check it out in 5 years and just reopen it, your jaw will drop. All right. Especially if you get in like the golden ones, you know what I mean? The blue chips, the ones that aren't going anywhere. That's what we're going to shoot for. And now with the metaverse coming out, it is a wide open game. We are basically here on this chart where you see how this is all this flat land. This is the building now. This is like when crypto was starting, when Bitcoin started, that kind of stuff. Well, now we're basically going to be on this same cycle with these metaverses. We're like down here. We're about to catch these humps in this, but there is so much growth that's going to be in this. I mean, they're talking about like one of the biggest exchanges, Binance, they're talking about doing setting up like an office metaverse. So since everybody like with COVID and all had to work from home, basically, I don't know if it's going to be through headsets or how they're going to do it, but it's going to be some style of like augmented reality where you're going to seem like you're in your office with your coworkers. You're just going to be talked to them like you normally would in the office, but you're going to be able to sit right in your house. The technology is starting to get like really amazing with this. So let me go over 2 of these. So the first one, this one just popped on my radar. This is going to be on Cardano. I looked at like 5 of them today. This one they don't have a ton of followers yet. This is going to be a newer one. There's nothing has been available. So this is called Cornucopias. So they don't even have like they have a great YouTube video. I'm not going to play that right now. If you want to watch it, it's pretty cool. Showing their world, but it's like 5 minutes long. But with this one, this is going to be an entire world where once again, you're going to be able to build land. You're going to buy land and build on it. So they'll have different characters. You're going to be able to buy. Let me pull up their white papers real quick. So this is right here is where you're going to want to go anytime you want to see how a project's going to run. But these are like very in depth. As you can see, this is 41 pages. We are not going through 41 pages, but right here, like this is going to show you. Where's the character play? So you're going to have play to earn. You're going to have learn to earn, build to earn. They're going to make all different ways for you to make money while you're doing this. You're going to be able to stake. All right. Like I said, once you start like building and all, what they're going to have is they're going to have different characters that can do different things. As they do stuff throughout the day, the characters are going to lose like energy. So they'll have like the options of saying like, not using their character for X amount of time until they're re-energized, or say you built yourself a farm. They could come visit you, buy from you from your crops, re-energize a little bit quicker, go back out in the world. They're going to make it where it's like an ecosystem where you're going to be able to make money from like any way, like I said, you can in the real world. It's going to be the same way in these games. And the goal is, like I said, there's no way to pick out. Obviously, they're going to keep improving and improving. But when you can get on like the ground floor ones, you can usually make a nice amount of money right off the jump with these things. They're going to pop. And every now and then, you'll hit a grand slam and it'll be one of the major players in it. Like a lot of the tokens now, just in the past, like since Facebook announced, if you've noticed, every token pretty much that is based on metaverses is probably doubled, tripled, quadrupled in the past, like what? It's not even been a month. But this is going to be the one that we are going to check out when it comes to Cardano. Like I said, they don't have a ton of information out yet. There's still a small community. I believe their Twitter has, let me pull that up real quick. I think they have a couple thousand on here, 8,000 on here. It's a little bit less actually on their Discord, but this is one I'm going to check out just because I signed up for it. This is so early. There's chances you can still get in. Like, I think they're actually doing a giveaway for like land right now. If you follow and tweet and check out their YouTube video. So you got a chance to win some land and some NFTs from them. Plus also sometimes if you get in early enough, they'll put you on their white lists where you can actually get in early before the public to buy some of them NFTs. But that's it, unless actually we'll do all the questions at the end if that's cool.
Real quick, I got a question. Is their coin out yet, or are they not out yet?
I believe they do have a coin out. Let me see something. Maybe not. I looked at so many of these, I don't remember. We have your own token. Yeah, we currently do not. Yeah. So they are going to have one. It's not, and it says right here, we're hoping, where to say, our primary token will be able to buy land with. So they're going to have a token. It's not out yet. So that's what I mean. We're that early in this one. So this one, we'll just keep on our radar. The next one is half started. It's going to be Polka City. So this one's pretty cool. This is going to be on Polkadot. If anybody's been watching the market at all, Polkadot has been going through the it's been going through the roof lately. It's been taking off. It's getting warmed up. It's going to keep taking off. They're doing their first parachain auctions. I want to say either this week or within the next week. Within the next 7 days, they're going to start. And you're going to see things being built off of Polkadot. So that's a whole nother one. We're going to get in their metaverses early. And here's one, as you can see. So this one's going to be on multi-chain, which is nice. You're going to be able to take the money. Right now, Binance is going to be way cheaper to deal with than Ethereum. So that's good to have options, right? So then we'll check out. Let me show you this real quick. All right, so you can buy all kinds of stuff on this one. You can buy animals, transportation, and then you can go all the way to stuff that will make you money, right? So this is all stuff for yourself. If you come up to, let me come back up to the top of this guy. Where is, the big dogs? Now this is how you make some money. These cost a little bit of money. So right now, Polka City is sitting at, what is the symbol for that? There it is, POL, Polka City. So $1.80, all right? Now, mind you, there's only 250 million of these. So if this is a good one, $1.80 is still a very good price for this, okay? There's plenty of room for growth. I believe this thing has already been up to about 250 anyway, yes. So, I mean, there's room even if it just goes back. And it has not been out that long, as you can see. It just came out this year. But that's what everything, when you see these prices, that's what they're going to be based on. So you can buy, well, I don't think it's available anymore. A lot of these are sold out. But like you could have bought an airport. Somebody's available to buy planes, right? All this different stuff. Like, look at this, a tax collector. This one's not for sale. I don't know how you get this one. But like when you read some of this stuff you can hold, this one, when you hold it, it pays out. It says hold your weekly payouts until the game release and earn your share from 25% of all Polka City new asset sales. Like you're going to make a ton as soon as that thing you hope for holding this coin, right? All this other stuff. You can buy yourself a gym. This gym right here is going to cost you, as you see, 30,000 Polks. So you're talking probably about 50-some thousand dollars. But look what it's going to pay you. 750 Polk per week. That's forever. You get to host the VR games. So all these are trying to give incentives as you buy these, right? So you can buy, like, this is just strictly for like companion. You're going to get, you can teach them tricks. They'll give you a couple Polk in return. This guy though, as you can see, like the more money, 30,000, it'll make you 600. Once you start getting into some of these other ones, they have different incentives. So like right here, you have one of these, you get to participate in monthly NFT giveaways. This guy, you get to be a game beta tester. So this one costs like a fortune. And then you have zero market place trading fees. All different opportunities, ways to make money. I mean, banks, billboards, stadiums, it's endless. It's endless. It's endless. And this is just another one of them. But this is one, like I said, this is super early. So this is one we definitely want to keep our eye on. Token wise, NFT wise, even just like I said, just being on their Discord, testing out if they have the game early, like being a tester, they usually will drop you stuff or you'll get whitelisted where you can buy early. So like any of these, when you're on them websites, click, enter, type in your email. Like you never know what kind of free stuff you can get. And the stuff that they give you in the crypto games and the NFT games for free sometimes can be worth thousands and thousands of dollars. So it is worth clicking and taking a minute to like one of their things and retweeting, and it's well worth it. All right, so they're going to be my two main ones that are going to be that I was going to go over, because I know Jonah has a few of them. The other thing I wanted to show you, it's pretty neat. So this company, CityDAO, we're building a city on the Ethereum blockchain, right? Check this out. It all starts with a collective governance, real land in Wyoming. So what this company did was they went out and bought 40 acres, right? And they're going to put out, and this is active right now. You can go buy one right now. And this is physical land in Wyoming. Okay. They have 10,000 NFTs. Each NFT is 0.25 of an Ethereum, and you own part of that land. So this is basically showing you how this works to become a citizen of CityDAO. And what they're doing is they're talking about, like, this is another one. We were looking at another project where they're looking at buying an island. And once, if that's successful, they're going to steadily build islands, and you're going to buy crypto and you'll be in with the islands. And getting in with these early are like getting in with like real life developers early. They're going to bring you onto the next project and the next project and the next project. So that's what's cool with these, like when you're a founding and a first. So what they did with this one is a first citizen, whoever did this, then the guy ended up spending 6.5 Ethereum. He has the rights to name it. And he'll always get the first airdrops. These are available in secondary market. There were 10 Ethereum. There was 50 of them. You have second rights to airdrop. So after the first citizen gets theirs, the next 50 go to this crew. Depending on how many airdrops, if you can get a regular one, this is what you would have. And I believe, like I said, this is going to be all voted on by the DAO. So what the DAOs are, basically, it's all decentralized. It's all of us. If you own one, you're voting your share. So whatever percent you hold, that's how much your share is going to be, basically, how much say you're going to have. But this is another way to look at these. So this one is physical land. And I read into this one. I haven't jumped on buying it yet. I want to see like where else they're looking, because when you read the plot of land that they got in Wyoming, they said is like iffy for building and stuff like that. So I don't know what they're actually planning on doing with the land. They're saying that's up to the people. But that being said, the reason they chose Wyoming and all is because they're the first ones that are allowing you to actually like start an LLC and have a DAO, which allows them to be one of the first ones to purchase physical land in the United States. So this is cool, just being the first of its kind, at least in the US. So that's another project with physical land. So right now we got two that I showed you that we're going to be able to purchase land that's in space. And now we have one that's going to be in physical land. And I know Jonah has some other gems that we've been looking at that, I mean, some of these, if you can get your hands on, let's just say that'll be a project you'll be able to sit on forever and probably just collect. All right, let me stop sharing. And then I'll let Jonah show us what he has for us.
Bet. Appreciate you, Pat. I really like that last one too. That one was really, really interesting. Didn't even show me that until then. So that's pretty cool. I do like that one. That's something that I'll definitely look into, white paper and roadmap and everything like that. Did write that one down. I do like Polka City as well. To invest into that coin, I would probably wait. Maybe like I could see that thing probably dropping at least 25-50% of it where it's at, just because it did hit close up to an all-time high. So usually we want to see some dips on that. So that does look like a good project as well. And then we're going to look more into that. I don't even know how to say that word, but that Cardano project that he was talking about, it would be really cool. Yep, that's how we say it. That would be pretty cool to get in their coin early, especially if they're going to have land. And I don't really know too many Cardano projects that have land. Some of them have like buildings and stuff like that, but that's not actual land that you're going to be able to have inside of this game. And there's not many games out there with Cardano too. Cardano is still up and coming. So that one's going to be an early adopter for all of us if we do end up getting that one. So we're going to keep an eye out on that one. We'll keep you guys updated in our chats as well. So the very first coin, I think mainly all my coins tonight are going to be on Ethereum. Now, a lot of these, the first one I'm going to do, I'm going to call that blue chip right off bat. I'm going to tell you right now that this game is going to be #1 when it comes out. And the reason why I have this confidence is I'm going to show you guys something real quick, and I want to see if I can play this video if it allows me to. It's about a 40-second video. Hopefully it works. Hopefully you guys can hear it. But the graphics on this thing are sick. Okay, it's about 3 minutes. I'm gonna skip halfway through. Let me see if I can play it. Let's see, share sound. All right, cool. Let me know if you guys can hear this when I play it. Hopefully it works. I'm gonna skip a little way through. Hopefully it allows it. These graphics are sick. I have to praise you like I should. I have to praise you. 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 All right, so I'm gonna stop that right there. Give me 2 seconds. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So I'm not gonna lie, those graphics right there, a little bit of Axie Infinity with the battling. You got Halo with like the jumping and flying and stuff like this. This game is gonna be sick, right? This game is gonna be sick. This coin actually has been out for a while now. Well, it actually came out technically to the private sale at the end of last year in December, but officially it public launched back in March, right? Back in March. And it came out around like, I think it was like 60 or 70 bucks. And it's already, if I'm not mistaken, I wrote this down. This coin has grown over 2,700% since March. So I don't know if you guys recall, Ethereum and Bitcoin hit its all-time high back in, I think it was February or March. And then we saw that big bear retracement all the way back down to about 50 or 60% retracement, right? During that retracement, this crypto has just been bullish, straight bullish. So the beginning of March, right? Sorry, end of March, it was 46 bucks. Right now, sitting at $1,200, right? So if I can get my hands on this, I'm definitely gonna be getting these. There's only 7 million coins, or sorry, 10 million supply, right? Circulating supply right now is 634,000, right? So it's just getting started. They've been working on this game for a while now. And, they call AAA games, they've been working, they say AAA games have been worked on for like 3 to 5 years before they come out. This game will be a blue chip game. And I'm telling you right now, this game will be better than Axie Infinity. This game will be the best game in the market when it does come out. and there's over hundreds and thousands of people that are ready to play this game. So I'm excited. I do want to, look more into getting some of these coins eventually, maybe after, we get some smaller coins going, because, it's going to be hard to capitalize. I mean, shoot, if you can even pump in 2, 3, $400, maybe even get half a coin, this coin could, if having a 10 million supply, that's not much if you guys know crypto. So that's the first coin that I really wanted to go into, Allevium. It's going to be a sick game, one of the biggest games I believe that is going to be in the market. Like I said, bigger than Axie, in my opinion. The second one is going to be UFO gaming. Now, this coin is very, very, very low, low amount. I guess you would say a low price. There is a good bit, if I'm not mistaken. I think that is 25. I don't know. Is that trillion maybe? Billion, million. Yeah. So it's 25 trillion supply. So it is a lot of coins, but the games and the what's behind it is pretty cool. It's like a different metaverse. You're gonna be able to have like spaceships, land, stuff like that. I'm pretty sure some of their NFTs are already out. But this is gonna be a Ethereum game where you can make different you can earn by playing the game. It is going to be multi-chain, so it's not only going to be Ethereum as well. You're going to be able to have Polygon, Avalanche, Binance, Chainlink, Solana. I think that's Atom. I'm not sure what this coin is. So they have pretty big individuals. I mean, FTX, you can buy this on FTX. As you can see this coin on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko. And for my Shiba fans, they're actually going to be, I'm pretty sure you can get this on Shiba Swap. I'm not sure if that's out yet. But this is another game that I've personally looked into that I like. Very high supply, very low amount of coins. And if you look at price, I'm not really going to say what the price was, but it was a very, very low price. It has done over 4,400% gains ever since it came out. So June was when all the cryptos started falling very heavily. This started rising, right? So what I'm trying to paint right now, in the picture I'm trying to paint with you guys, if you guys don't really understand what I'm saying, is that the gaming cryptos haven't really experienced the full bull run yet, right? They've experienced a big pump, right? Now for this coin specifically, I would probably wait for it to come back down to like 0.000, I would say 4 zeros and a 1 3 around that area to start investing. I do want to see this come down a little bit more, maybe throw like $100, $200 in there, maybe a little bit more depending on how I feel. But this coin is probably most likely going to be a long-term investment for it to get to like a cent or even like 10 cents. It's going to be a while. I mean, it's a very high supply, but let's see, there has been, I think this is 25 billion already in supply, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's billion. No, that's not right. All these numbers are the same. I'm gonna have to look into that, but I'm not exactly sure what the circulating supply is, so I'm not sure how much has been bought up yet. Probably isn't anything close to 25 trillion. So I'll keep an eye on that and I'll let you guys know what the circulating supply is. I'll have to dive deeper into that. But as another game in Metaverse that is where you can buy land, different NFTs. I think some of their NFTs are already out. And then the third game that has already dropped some NFTs and everything like that. I'm not sure if they dropped their land yet. I don't think they have. It's called Wilder World. This is another one. Pretty low. It's only $3.60. It's down like 10% today. This is another one that even it came out in May and has gone up since May, which was not too long ago. The beginning of May, it's gone up about 600%. So if you look at the gains from Allevium, if you look at the gains from UFO gaming, where they experienced 3,000% plus, this one hasn't even touched 1,000% yet, right? It's only gone up 600% so far. I say only, but that's a lot, right? 600% since May. So honestly, I would be looking to get this around like $2.80 range personally. If I were to invest into this, this is another one that's going to be, you can get cars, you can get shoes, you can get cribs, land, different guilds. So this is going to be another type of metaverse. Since we are talking about metaverses, But again, this coin is Wilder World. The token ticker for it is WILD, wild, and it's sitting at about 360. I'm personally going to look to get around like that 280, 250 range. I do want to see that drop a little bit more before I get into that. If I do expect to invest in it, I do see potential in that crypto. And then of course, you can't forget about our one and only Blocktopia. It's at sitting at around like 8 or 9 cents right now. That's one that I'm personally going to keep accumulating all the way up to $1, probably even around $1, because that token, that crypto, or sorry, that metaverse is going to be absolutely crazy. They just signed another partnership with Binance NFT. Crazy, right? Binance, they got Cointelegraph, they got KuCoin, they got FTX, they got Coinbase. I mean, they have them all, right? They have them all. They got BitBoy, they got Logan Paul is one of the brothers, the Paul brothers, right? They got big time investors in that. The pools are filling for staking. You can actually, I'm pretty sure they opened up 3 more pools for you guys to stake. So if anyone wants to do that, I do have a video on our Discord. If you go to our announcements, I made a whole video how to buy and how to stake with your MetaMask wallet. So it's a very simple process. Just go watch that video if you need to. You can purchase those tokens if you are interested on KuCoin. You just will have to send money, from Bitcoin or whatever coin you have on Coinbase to KuCoin. But just make sure if you guys are making any new accounts, make sure you write emails, passwords, and your word phrases to make sure that you guys do not forget it. Because I'm telling you guys, you forget that, you have thousands of dollars in there, tens of thousands of dollars in there, you will not get it, right? You are not going to get your funds. There's people out there that have millions of dollars locked up, can't even access it because they can't remember their phrase, right? So don't do that. Don't be that person. You heard it here many times. Write down your stuff, put it somewhere safe, write it multiple times in different books and put them in different places and safes, different homes that you trust people, different stuff like that, so you don't forget that phrase.